Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to beautiful Chiang Mai. Well, today I'm going to take you to see a house. Not just any house, a big house. A big, beautiful house. Now this house is something special. When you first enter the gate and you're walking down the driveway toward the house, and then you look to your left and there's this beautiful swimming pool. It's just a sight to see, especially in the hot season like this here. Now when you go upstairs and you see the views from the second floor, okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Just come with me. Let's take a look at this house. You're going to love it and let's have some fun with it. I'll see you over there. Well, I have made it here, and that is the gate that I have gone through to get in. And it is a nice, bright, sunny day. I'm going to show you what you will see when you first walk in here or drive in. So the grounds are beautiful. Show you a little bit here. And then there's the house. Right now the sprinkler systems are going pretty good, but there's a wall around the entire area. This sits on 5 rai, so there's plenty of land. It's all walled in. I'm going to walk you across some of the yard here. I tell you what, if this was me, every morning I wake up, I would just walk these grounds. That is how beautiful this is. There's a pond area there. I mean, it's just gorgeous and it's well maintained. Now, he does have a gardener that comes through here all the time and makes sure everything is working. These are some birds that were rescued here. Kind of a bird sanctuary here. Down there. But all you hear out here is like your insects. You hear the birds, and it's such a wonderful, wonderful area to walk. A lot of this has been renovated also, and I'll talk to you a little about that as well. Like for instance, this bridge right here. This is one of the things that was redone. Very solid now. You get your water view. And the landscape is just to die for. I'm going to take you over to the area where the parking is. There's probably enough room for 5 vehicles, I would say, in the parking area. So a lot of covered parking here. Plenty of room. All right. And I'm going to walk you past the front door, but I want to start with the guest house. So that is the front door that we're going to go through after we finish here. But let me take you to the guest house. All right. So making my way down. Look at all these plants. I love a yard with a lot of plants. All right. Let me take my shoes off. We're gonna go in here. So this is kind of used as a studio area. There's a massage table there. Look how big the space is. And up top there, that lets you get some light in there. But you can smell like, it all smells like sandalwood incense area here. And that is the view out there. There's the gardener working there. And here's a nice sized bathroom there. There's your water heater. Lots of space. Nice big sink and mirror there. So yeah, so you could really kind of make this what you wanted to make it. This would be a nice bedroom right here, just this size right here. And then that could be a living room if you just want to make this a living space. This would be a nice size living room. All right, so let's check out that pool area. All right, so from the guest house area, you can see the swimming pool right there. And so let's go take a closer look at the swimming pool. I'm in handy. We'll start right here with the really nice sitting area right there. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 lounge chairs. These ones have some shade right here. So here is your pool. Now, I'm not sure of the depth it is, but this is really nice. And then your sunrise is right over there. So yeah, this is beautiful. All right. So now it is time for us to hit the main house. All right, so when you're first walking in, one of the first things you notice is these doors here. Look at this here. Now it's my understanding that these doors are from India. Nice and heavy doors. It is beautiful and functional. So when you first walk in, to the right is the living area. Living space there. And yes, this is a workable fireplace, a working fireplace rather. You won't be using it this time of year, but there are some cool mornings come October, November. Tall ceilings. And it's just a wide open space here. I can give you a look at it from this angle right there. Lots of seating area. There's your seating area there. Just a beautiful space altogether. And then it goes right down into a sunken dining room area. A table for 8. And what I like about the dining area, right next to a bar, so this would be great for entertaining. This right here is solid. So man, what a nice area. And this right here, so we went from the living space down to the dining area, and it spills right back out to where we left the pool area. There's even more sitting space here. So you can see how this would be great for entertaining. It's beautiful. I'll give you this angle of it right here. All right. And then we make our way toward the kitchen. So you got a bar sitting area. You have a fan that's going to keep you cool while you're in here. What you won't see a lot of in Thailand is an oven. So you have a nice oven, microwave. There's your fridge, full-size fridge. Fridge is as tall as me. There we go. AC. So there's that. And then you have your cooking space. There's a couple of burners there. 1, 2, 3. You have a venting system. And what I like is you have a lot of counter space. One of the things that we're missing where we live is counter space. So this is nice. Cappuccino machine. This also spills out to a sitting area. Now, would this not be a nice place to have coffee? There's your bubbling brook going on there. And this is just a beautiful garden area. Let me walk and show you a little more from this angle. So there's lots of shade for the hot season for you to be in. And then I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is a water tower. So you have some backup water there. Comes in handy. All right. So head back into the kitchen. This is one of the bedrooms downstairs. So this is a nice sized bedroom. And this is good. So if you have guests here, and maybe, you know, they have some mobility issues, and they can't get upstairs, there's a downstairs bedroom here. Beautiful windows open up. And you have your bathroom with your shower divider. Rainfall shower. And there's your sink and mirror. All right. So what I didn't show you on the other side is the second bedroom. So on the other side of the living room is what can be a second bedroom. It is a second bedroom. Right now it's being utilized as a study. So it's kind of like a study. Another nice sized room. And there's your television right there. You can also get outside from this way as well. So lots of light. Lots of light. I don't have any lights on in here right now. I really don't think I need any, but yeah. So next, there's the 2 bedrooms. You've seen the living areas, the dining room. I am going to take you upstairs and show you the other bedrooms. All right, as I make my way upstairs, I wanted to show you this right here. This is absolutely beautiful. Once again, lots of light coming through. When I did a walkthrough, what caught my attention up here, and I am going to go straight to it. I mentioned at the beginning of the video about the view. You wake up in the morning, you're sleeping up here, you come out here, you bring your morning coffee from downstairs. This is that view that I was telling you about. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. There is your swimming pool right there. There's another outside space we're going to go check out as well. But let's see what we have up here. All right. So this is just an open space sitting area here. But it is beautiful. There's an office here, some office space. Now I just showed you the one area that you can stand out and see a view. Here is another area. You can put chairs out here if you want. Yeah, this is nice. All right, so let's look at some bedrooms. So here's the first bedroom up here. Very spacious. Once again, you have high ceilings. Lots of wardrobe space here from ceiling to floor. And guess what? Off this bedroom, hey, another outside space. I don't know if I mentioned it while I was downstairs, but all of these bedrooms, they do come with AC. Here's a small bathroom. Once again, there's a divider for the shower. All right. All right, so, and then on the other end, there's your second bedroom. These are nice size bedrooms here, and look at this right here. This is nice. All the bedrooms are very distinguished, very differently. Another space out here to stand and just enjoy, to take in. All right. Got some art on the wall there. Now we're going to go down here. I love these sunken levels. These are very nice. All right, so it's 3 bedrooms up here. Then they have the study. I mentioned the study could be a bedroom, but it doesn't have a bathroom. So there's the study, there's the living area, and then there's the bedrooms up here. There's your aircon. All right, so here's the scenario. You come from the bed right here, and you make your way out to another huge outdoor space. Got a sitting area there. And so there's that view when we first got upstairs that we went to. This right here, a little lower level, but the view is just as beautiful. And with this view, you're even closer to the swimming pool area there. All right, so what about, where are you gonna put your clothes at upstairs here? Is this a walk-in closet space or what? And not only that, this bathroom here, this is the main bedroom. Comes with a nice tub here. Look at that towel on the wall there. That is absolutely gorgeous. You have your hot water. And then there's your sink. There's the good-looking cameraman. There's your shower area there, and that goes straight through back to the bedroom. All right. So let's talk numbers while we're upstairs and we have this beautiful view right here. So what I like about this place is that it is close to everything. I'll put a map here about the location where it's at. And so as you can see, it is near Dorset Lakes, and I've done a couple of videos from there. I love that area. I love walking by the lakes. It is about 5K to downtown Dorset. Remember, I did the Tuesday market from there. So that is a hustling place there, the Tuesday market, as well as the other market there. Almost anything you need, electronics, Lotus Fresh, that's in town there. So that's only 5K away. About 33K to the airport. That might sound like a long way, but it's really not that far. And here's the thing. I took probably the expensive cab from the airport, Chiang Mai airport, to where I live, which is only 9 minutes away from this house. And they charged me 650 baht. But my friend Michael, he's found a driver that would take you to the airport, let him know when you're going to return. He would pick you up from the airport, and that is for 800 baht round trip. So, you know, for a little less than $30, that'll get you to the airport and back. But everything is so close. Central Festival, you know, about a 30-minute ride, if that far. So a lot of things are close here. How much would a house like this cost? Well, let's look at some other numbers before I give you the price. We're talking, it sits on 5 Rai. Folks, there is so much to see. So this sits on 5 Rai. It is 750 square meters, which for you folks that don't do the metric system, we're talking over 8,000 square feet of living space here. You know, you really have a second house over there. So it goes for 44,970,000 baht. Now, you may ask me, Fred, man, I can't afford anything like that. Why are you showing houses like this? Folks, I look at my analytics, I look at my viewers. There may be somebody out there looking for a nice house. This may be their forever home here. And not only that, they did, in 2020, they did some extensive renovation on this house. So that's why there's a lot of cutouts here. There's a lot of rooms that were brought together. So that's what made it what it is right now. And it is a beautiful home. I really hope this does it justice. But let me get back to why I show homes like this. Well, a lot of times my friends say to me, well, hey Fred, can you come? I have a friend that he's trying to sell his house. Will you mind putting it on your YouTube channel? I don't mind at all. I like helping people when I can help people. But there are people with different levels of income, different levels of resources they're coming over here with. And not only that, I can't afford this house, but you know what? I love looking at homes like this because there are people back in Western countries that believe I moved to a third world country. But I'm here to show you whatever your income level is, there's something for you here. There are people who wrote me when I did the house, I think it was 19 million. And someone said, Fred, no one's going to buy that. No one's going to, that's too expensive. That's this and that's that. Guess what, guys? This morning on my dog walk, I walked with the young man who bought that house and we had a nice conversation. But anyway, folks, I just do it. I do it for you. I do it to show you these homes. I have fun doing it. But I will be showing you some rentals coming up. I've reached out to Perfect Homes. I'll be showing you some other stuff. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this house. You know, if you had the resources, would you buy it? And I just want to thank you guys for being here every week with me. So thanks again for being here. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.